Alright, so you guys got a 3D object. I'm going to do that on the remote. Right here, I got my remote right there. Let me get rid of the Virtual Studio, go back to the channel box. You got the menu right here. And go down to the layer, make those invisible. Alright. Now what we're going to do is that we are going to apply a new texture to it, and we're going to make that new texture a checker. Because like that, with the checker, we can see exactly the proportion and the scale, and if there is any stretch or anything on the texture. So it's going to work like that. It is trickier. This is the trickiest lecture of all, is this way. So right click on the object, go to a favorite material, select a blend. In the blend color options right here, that's the option. Click on it and select the second map, the checker. Alright. Doesn't look very good simply because you have not unwrapped the object. A 3D object to be texture needs to be what's called unwrapped, like a piece of paper, flat. And to do that, we use the projection system. And I'm sure you read some of the lectures in the projection. So if you go in the course content, you go to the week 5 obviously, and you have Maya projection system, and you will see a different type of projection. And we're gonna use, and it's not only Maya, it's every type of 3D projection. So if you encounter the software, you'll know. And we're gonna use planar, all right, in even on a round object. So right here, we are gonna select, right click, go to face, select the top faces. So we'll look, we take all the top faces right here, and we're going to project it. Projecting is just like a projector projecting on a screen, 2D. That would be the screen, that top, those ones selected, and the projector would come from the top. So it would be that axis right here. So if you look at it, it's not the red, and the red is X, so it's not X, it's not the blue, and that's Z. It's the green from the top, right here, you can see it, it's Y. So we go to UV, planar, the option, and we select Y right here. In the project from, select Y, click apply. Bing. Now you can see it much better. Alright, now we can see much better the size of it. We'll do the bottom like that. Very important you get everything. This is the same axis. Alright, because it's on top of each other, so there's no change to do. Just go to UV and do planar. Bing. And you got it right here. Alright. Now let's do the side. Right here. The side is coming like that, so it's the red X. So you go UV, planar, option, X right here. I'm going to do the other side same way. Right here. And now we just have this one. And we'll do that, those one too after. That one is a Z. So we select Z, apply. Bing, we got it right here. Same for those two. It's a Z also. Apply. Alright. Now we got them all unwrapped. The reason we have a checker is to see how is the texture stretching or not. For example, right here that looks pretty good, but not right there. It's not square like it should be. So now what we do is we select our object, and we're gonna go right here in the UV editor window. Right here. And we have everything that we have unwrapped right here. In Maya, as you've read in the other lectures, the texture needs to be unwrapped between 0 to 1 in a positive world. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, -1, so no. 0, -1, so no, nothing of these. Everything is going to need to be right there. But right now, they are overlapping on top of each other. So we need to basically move them outside, scale them back, and make them not overlapping. So let me select UVs. And we can select UV shell actually. That's one. Alright, and we can move that. That's one of them. We can move it right there for now. And we can select UV shell again. Actually, let me select it manually. Right here. I'd rather do that. Select UV shell. Right here. And I'll get a couple of them, so hold on. That's the under. That's the side. Alright, and there might be some overlapping. We'll have to look into that. Some of them might have to be redone. Yeah, that one wasn't done properly. The side one, I might have done both of them, that's why. Right here. That's another part. Another part. So one of them is done not very well right here. There was an error when the selection went up. Oh, actually no, it's maybe because I have two of them. Let's see that. Yeah, no, it's just actually that's the front. Let's move it. Yeah. One of them hasn't been done properly, so let me do that right now. So good. They were done overlapping. What happened is when I did my selection, I must have select some of them from the back, and I didn't see that. So it's okay. We can redo it. This is an X. You'll erase the previous one. Right there. Oh, I missed two of them. We're gonna do it again. Do that. Right there. Now we do the planner. Bing, and we have everything right here. Now what we're gonna do is scale it using the scaling tool. The problem is hold on a second. Hold on a second. Stuff have moved, so hold on. Right there. So let me redo that really quickly. Now what we want to do while I'm doing that is we want the checkers to be the same everywhere. Okay? The problem we have with that is that move that away. the checker is a little too big to really see it. So you want to right click on it, on the object, and say material attribute. And actually, we need to do that in the shader. So right here, go to Windows, Rendering, and go to the Hypershade. In the Hypershade, you have your texture right here. You can see it. Alright. And just select it. Double click the two arrows right here. So it appears right there. And click on the node called Place 2D Texture. Double click on it so it appears, its option appears right here. And then the repeat UV, you're going to put 24 on both. So repeat. Select the shader blend that you made. Click on the two arrows right here. Select the first node, Place 2D Texture. Double click on it and change repeat to 24 on both. Click enter. Now we will see a much smaller pattern everywhere. And now we can really select and adjust the pieces like they should be. So let's say we can start with that one right here. Until, so we look at it right here, until we do squares. Not bad, not bad. And now we do the same thing with the other side. All right. Let's move it under this one right here. Okay. Now let's see which one is that one. We select that. It's got to be UV. So right click and it's UVs. Huh? You select the UVs. That's the top right here. Good. Now scale it until you get a similar one. You can move it a little bit so to adjust it to see if it's the same size. Yeah, that one's good. Move that right here. And then the bottom needs to be redone. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, that's good. The bottom needs to be redone. I'll do that quickly. So nothing else is selected. Actually, I need that one. And this is a Y, so I'll go to UV, Planner, Options, Y, Apply. Now I can scale it. Alright. Zoom in. Right here. And we do that with the others. We're almost done, so we do this one. Right click, make sure it's on UVs. And then start scaling it again. That looks pretty good. Move it in position when it's done right there. And let's do this one. Alright. Now we are going to select scaling tool. Scale it down first. Right here. Move it right there for now. Alright. So this is the first part of it. And then that's you're pretty much ready to go on that one. You're going to apply the texture, and then we're going to move back. The texture is going to appear right here. We're going to move back all the parts inside the texture. Okay? I will see you in the next video. Thank you.